So hi everyone, this is another episode of Dr. George Fitness and Nutrition. So today we did a 3K run at Skinner Park, right? I still have to figure out whether it's 3K or whether it's more than that, because I realize at Skinner Park they more or less, put markations in the running track, so that if you run 1K, 2K, 4K, 200 meters and so on, right? So I guess if you do 2 laps, it will be twice whatever it is. I swear I saw 1800 meter mark, right? So I'm not sure if it's every lap around that field, if it's 1K or 2K. But if it's 2K, then I run 6K. If it's 1K, then I run 3K. So for this episode, let's just say it's 3K I run, right? And I will verify that at a later time and probably put some comments in. The plan was to go and run at Brian Lara Stadium as usual. That's where all the hills are, that's where all the inclines are, and it would have been more challenging. But there was a fete going on at Brian Lara Stadium, so I couldn't utilize Brian Lara Stadium today, and I had to go to Skinner Park, which I do not regret. I went to Skinner Park. I realized that the new Skinner Park is phenomenal, right? I can't wait to go in that field. Can't wait to play some football in Skinner Park, right? So I parked up there and I configured my phone so that we could have had a landscape film. Before we had portrait, and I didn't really like the portrait footage, right? Because we moved from widescreen intro to portrait footage, then to widescreen outro. So I always said that we would have gone to landscape, and we did that today, right? So I have footage in landscape, right? We still have to include a camera so that when I run, you would see me run as I am running forward, right? But for this episode, you actually saw more footage. You actually see the entire run, so you would have seen me in the background still running. So for all of y'all that believe that I was in Brian Lara Stadium running off, then hiding in the bushes, taking a sleep or some kind of thing, taking a rest, then come back after and saying, okay, I ran 3K, you will see today I really run these things. When I say I run in 3K, 5K, 7K, any of those things, I am running it, and you always see it today, right? So today we ran, I still have to verify whether it's 3K or 6K, but let's say 3K. I did 3 complete laps around that running pad, non-stop. I would have preferred some hills, but I didn't have the hills, no problem. And I definitely think I will try this again. So without any delay, let me take you all to the footage. Okay, today we're gonna run at Skinner Park. Today, as you can see, it's a new Skinner Park in San Fernando. I was gonna run it at Brian Lara Stadium, but there is a fete going on. So today we are running at Skinner Park. So I'm not familiar with the track, but I'm gonna see. There's no hills, as you can see, which I would prefer. There's hills, but there's no hills. So it's just a flat. I'm gonna see how many laps I could take, and how many laps I could make, and you're gonna actually see the full footage. You're gonna see other persons running also. Some persons playing football, some persons running. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so just completed that run, and it was pretty good. I realized that the track, they actually label it in terms of distance, so you could actually see the 200-meter mark, 100-meter mark, 400-meter mark, 600-meter mark, 2000 mark. Based on what I'm seeing, one lap around this field could be 2K. Alright, one lap around this could be 2K, and if I do 3 laps, because I did 3 laps, that could be 6K. Alright, I'm not sure. I have to do some research, but I did 3 laps. I made sure that I ended off a little bit further than I started. Alright, just to make sure I completed 3 full laps. So if it's 1K the full lap, then it's gonna be 3K that I did. If it's 2K per lap, then it's 6K that I would have done. Alright, I would have preferred some hills, but it was fantastic, and I will try this again. So compare the Brian Lara Stadium footage, that run, and also the Skinner Park run. Write in the comments which one you prefer. You want me to do more of the Skinner Park runs or more of the Brian Lara Stadium runs? Right? The Skinner Park Stadium is shaping up to be very good. If you look at the back of it over there, you see Skinner Park. The inside is phenomenal. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I think this today is the first widescreen footage. So we're moving away from that portrait footage, and we're down to the landscape widescreen footage. So I'll see you all in the next one. So what do you think? Right? It was a fantastic run, with no inclines, but it was okay. Flats, run around it. I enjoyed it. I think I will do it again. So next week I think I'm gonna do it at Skinner Park and return. So I'm gonna alternate between Brian Lara Stadium and Skinner Park and see how that does for me, basically. Right? No hills, then followed by hills, then no hills again. See how, confuse my body a little bit, right? Increase endurance, and I probably might decide at this age to go and run a marathon. I used to run a lot of marathons back in the past. I used to always rank in the top 3, right? In any marathon that I run. So I was very good in marathons. Won a couple of 1500 meters, right? I have the trophies to show for it. So I'm still very, very fit. So I think I could try a marathon, a 10K marathon or something in the future, right? But today run at Skinner Park was fantastic, right? And as you can see in the background, Skinner Park is shaping out to be very good. It looks like a World Cup stadium, right? So for everybody all around trying to be good, remember, South San Fernando is a new capital, right? Is a new capital. So until next time, hope you enjoyed this episode. See you all in the next one.